Welcome to African Mysteries, where ancient whispers, dark secrets, and untold legends come to life. These stories are based on folklore, real experiences, and cultural beliefs. Viewer discretion is advised. Let the mystery begin. Itol, the snake husband from Inkungu Mountain. Story. When Zakhele Mngomezulu first dreamt of being rich, he envisioned fancy cars, luxury trips, and silk pajamas, not bleeding from his manhood while a demonic snake whispered threats in his ear. But that's exactly where his journey for fast wealth took him. Zakhele was a 28-year-old warehouse supervisor from the sleepy township of Nyamazana, just outside Tulamahash. Every day felt like a dusty rerun of sweat, forklifts, and wage slips that never matched his ambition. His friend, Vusi Mathebula, however, had quit the same job and transformed overnight. New house, new cars, even new teeth. Curious and slightly jealous, Zakhele pressed Vusi for the secret sauce behind his flashy success. Vusi didn't talk much. He just smiled, a kind of smile that said, "My soul is already leased out." But eventually, he agreed to take Zakhele on a trip. The hole that eats greed. Vusi's house in the heart of Bushwillow Extension 5 had been upgraded into a mini palace. But it was what sat inside one room that changed everything. A massive, gaping hole dug right into the floor, wide enough to fit a hippo. It hissed and wheezed like it was breathing. Before stepping inside, Vusi smeared black mutty across Zakhele's forehead. "To stop the snake from mistaking you for lunch," he said, deadpan. Zakhele laughed nervously. "That's a joke, right?" Vusi didn't even blink. "No." That night, they traveled to the infamous Inkungu Mountain, a mist-shrouded tourist spot in Mpumalanga whispered about in truck-stop taverns and backroom shabins. Signs warned to do not enter, extreme danger. Naturally, they entered. "Welcome to the other side." The minute they crossed the sign, everything shifted. One blink they were in the woods, the next, a strange village stood before them. Naked children played hopscotch with bones, then dropped to the ground as if dead the moment Zakhele stepped forward. "Stay calm," Vusi whispered. "If you flinch, they flinch back, with claws." Zakhele was seconds from peeing himself but held it in. Mostly. He realized then that their clothes had vanished, completely gone. He was standing but naked in front of spirit children and shadowy hearts, questioning every life choice since birth. They waited inside a circular hut until the sangoma appeared, tall, grey-bearded, with eyes that changed color like a traffic light from hell, red, silver, then pitch black. The old man looked deep into Zakhele's soul and said, "The money God approves. You may live." He then laid out the terms. Zakhele would need to provide 6 new women a month, never sleeping with the same one twice. If he disobeyed, the punishment would be madness or death. Zakhele, being madly in love with his girlfriend at the time, protested. "Then choose," the sangoma barked. "Be the snake's husband or stay poor and heartbroken." Zakhele chose the snake. His libido could wait. Sleeping with the serpent. That night, he slept inside a black water tank in the mountains so the snake could get used to his scent. He tried to pray. But the only thing he had in his mind was a voice whispering, "Hambakel, the husband." The next morning, they handed him a filthy leather pouch, the size of a pencil case, and told him it was his new bank account. Zakhele returned home, built a hidden room behind his shack, and placed the bag on a velvet cushion. It started small. The bag coughed out a few 200 notes here and there. Then bundles. Then bricks. It was glorious. Until the woman came. Pain in the pleasure. Every month, on 6 random nights, Zakhele would dream of a breathtaking woman in red beads and ash-painted skin. She never spoke, just climbed into bed and did things to him. Rough things. Dark things. Loveless things. He would wake up sore, sometimes bleeding. One morning, he urinated blood for 3 straight days. Eventually, he fought back and forced himself awake during one of the dreams. That's when he saw it. A large black snake coiled next to him on the bed, spitting out crumpled money. Its tongue flicked with rage. "Sleep," it hissed. "Or I'll show you hell in HD." He tried to run, but fell into a dream inside a dream where 3 faceless men beat him senseless with sjambaks. When he woke up, he had bruises down to the bone. Trapped in wealth. Desperate, Zakhele begged Vusi to take him back to Inkungu and undo the deal. Vusi ghosted him. Stopped answering calls. Moved houses. Now, Zakhele lives alone in a half-finished house with a secret room, a cassette bag, and a monthly visit from a snake wife. He can't date. He can't confess. If he tries, the snake appears in his dreams, wagging its tongue like a disappointed sugar daddy. The money's real, Zakhele says. But so is the madness. And in the shadows of that room, beneath the soft sound of money sliding from leather, a whisper reminds him. Once you marry a snake, you never get divorced. For more mysteries from the motherland, hit that like button, subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss a tale. Until next time, stay curious, stay cautious, and beware, some legends are more than just stories.